hey, do you hold the camera every single time? Why don't you just put it on? Well, once in a while I do put it on the housing, And I do have some mic issues with this phone if I don't use a mic that's tied in, but then you get those wires, or if you don't get the wires, you got to use the Wi-Fi, which I do have some Wi-Fi I could put in right now, but I don't know how good the mic, I don't know if it's a different mic, I'm not sure, okay? Some things I'm dumb on. She says hello. She got into it with my dog the other day, and I don't know, guys, it's just when you have dogs, they do stuff. And she had no leash on, so I had to pull her back by the neck, and with my arms like a bear hug, it was very difficult, to say the very least. Both dogs came out of it okay. Even the male dog that's smaller was wagging its tail like, hey, that shit was fun. I was like, no, that wouldn't be fun if that dog decided to be for real about all of it, Wouldn't be fun anymore. So, yeah. When I was referring last video about higher echelons, what I'm talking about is people that, don't fit in, are usually shunned, have a ideology, but are often categorized as cultish or way too individualistic or dangerous. They'll put them in those three categories to hoodwink most people. But the truth is, to be a warlock, you have to be off those typical scales, and that means anything and everything I do, including, I can't fix everything I do. I crash just like anyone if I'm longboarding downhill. Once in a while I do, and not that often, but everything that you would expect of a human happens to a warlock. Look, the thing is, most people don't want to admit they're a warlock, and therefore they don't become one. That's one of the main things. They don't admit, that they're potentially a warlock. As a result, they don't become the warlock. They stay short of it. Sometimes a little stronger than a witch, but they're not really an official warlock at that point. So I could name a bunch of people that think they're warlocks that are not warlocks. Just the list goes on and on. But to be a warlock, it has to do with magic that is conducted. And when I say linear at night, it does. It happens at night. There's a reason for it, because the powers don't want you to exactly know consciously, and not even subconsciously. They want subconsciously for you to understand the reasons for your thinking. And that's how they keep their interface. Now, people want to interface themselves, but they kind of short-circuit people many times. Manchurian candidates often short-circuit. People that are controlled by other echelon vestiges, and when I say that, interests, they also can get short-circuited and become irrational. So once you understand that, then you can be a warlock without being interfaced. Once you're not interfaced, that means you don't have to comply to what is considered popular. Like if somebody told me I had to listen to popular top 40 music, I'd tell them where they could stick it, So that's one of the keys, is not being rebellious necessarily, but definitely recognizing the foolishness of it all and understanding the logistics that go past that and beyond.